Hello, how are you? I hope you are all going well. Yesterday we read the poem. We looked at what is the poem all about, who is the poet, and what is the message of the poem, right? Today we will look at the activities. So let's begin. Activity A. Answer the following questions. What is the poem about? The poem is about a prayer in which the poet seeks guidance from Allah Almighty to show him and keep him on the right path and to stay him away from the path of Satan, that is the path of evil. Pick out the repeated words from the poem, look at the poem and pick the repeated words up. Question number 3. Write a summary of the poem in your own words. Since you have you should have listened to the lecture. If not, go for that and understand the poem and try to make a summary using your own words, right? The activity B. From the brackets, choose the best suitable answer and finish these lines with a word with rhymes. What are rhymes? Do you know the meaning of rhyme? Rhyme is the correspondence sounds of two or more lines, especially the final sounds in a piece of poetry, right? So the similar sounds at the final position, right? That is what we call rhyme, right? It can be the similar in sound, especially with respect to the last syllable. For example, if you look at the poem, you will find the rhymes out. For example, look at this. Need, these two needs are rhymes. Way and this way, those and grace, right? And that's it. You and you, right? These are rhymes. Though this poem has no such an arrangement of words, meters are rhyme scheme, for it is a strophe. But how anyways I have told it to you that the similar or correspondent similar sounds at the final syllable in a piece of poetry is what we call rhyme, right? Sugar and spice and everything, what should be the suitable? Nice. Sugar and spice, nice. Spice, nice. Sugar and spice and everything, nice. You cannot go for dice, though it is it looks suitable as far as its sound is concerned, but meaning is entirely different. Dice is rostrum, where you go, where your teachers stand on while delivering lectures, like that is dice. So nice will be the suitable one. Once I dive into these pages, I may not come out for ages. When someone goes for reading those pages, he may or they may not come out for ages, for years, for months, for a long period of time. So this will be the suitable, okay, because it talks about time. So ages. I like to eat and crunch. Crunch is making noise of crunching. So I like to eat and crunch the food I have for brunch, okay, not lunch. Brunch is the late morning meal, okay, when someone has his breakfast, okay, too late, okay, to combine, okay, combinedly have his breakfast and lunch. So the combination of breakfast and lunch, okay, is what we call brunch. So I like to eat and crunch the food I have for brunch, okay. If you take your breakfast, okay, after 11, right, then you will definitely, okay, not go for your lunch, okay. You will rather combinedly have, okay, your breakfast and lunch, and that, okay, particular thing is called brunch, right. So brunch will be the suitable one, right. Paraphrase the given lines in your own words. Dear students, okay, paraphrase is an important art in, okay, understanding poetry, okay. What is it? It is an art of interpretation of the original words, thoughts, ideas of the poem in your own words, okay. But keep in mind that you can neither add nor, okay, you can, okay, reduce anything as it is in the original, okay, lines or stanza. So it is just to interpret the writer's ideas or words into your own, okay. So a word that shows the relationship, no, okay, paraphrase the given lines in your own words, okay. In poetry, the writer has to keep in mind the poetical techniques, okay, poetical, right, words, poetic words, right. They have to, poets have to look at or keep in mind the rhyme scheme, etc., and etc. But while paraphrasing, you just have to bring, okay, those pieces of stanzas or those pieces of poetry into prose form using your own words, keeping the thoughts intact, right. So for example, show me the straight way, the way of those to whom you have given your grace, not of those, okay, who earn your anger, not of those who go astray. In these lines, if you this very important, if you add this phrase in these lines, the poet says you can go only for one time. If you repeat this, like the writer says, if you repeat this in while, okay, paraphrasing, while doing paraphrase, that will be incorrect, okay. You can only go, or you can go, okay, with the same phrase for once, right. So the poet says, okay, you can also say the poet prayed to Allah Almighty that He might show him the path of righteousness, comma, the path of those whom He blessed, and not the path of those who seek His wrath or anger, okay, and the path of those who go away from the path of God, right. That simply, okay, you can say preface. What is preposition? The A word that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and other words in a sentence. Okay, to make it simpler, I would say pre stands for before, position for place. So preposition is a word placed before a noun or a pronoun to show the position of one thing in the relation of another. For example, a small boy was sleeping under the mango tree. Right? Here you can see small boy, the mango tree, and there is a word under. Under is a preposition. This is the preposition that shows the relationship between the small boy and the mango tree. Right? So this way prepositions show a relationship among and between, okay, different grammatical items in a sentence. Right? If you, for example, skip the word under from the set example, it will be, okay, the entire sentence will become meaningless. Like a small boy was sleeping the tree. You cannot guess the relationship, who is sleeping actually. Right? So prepositions are responsible to show relationship of entities or entries, okay, in a sentence. Right? So prepositions are really very important. Okay, and it is thought to be very difficult as well, okay, at advanced stages to use. Right? Ali is playing tennis on Sunday. Okay, you cannot write at Sunday, because, okay, this talks about day of weeks, so they take on. Right? Fill in the blanks with suitable preposition. My birthday is on my, not at my, also incorrect. What should be the correct? My birthday is in May. Okay, it also talks about the time but not the day. It is about the month. So my birthday is in May. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, this talks about the, okay, parts of the day. So in the afternoon. Right? So what are you doing in the afternoon? Go with the others. Okay, if you have if you find anything difficult, you may ask. All right? Okay, that's it. Now you have another exercise. Suppose you are praying to Allah. Write a few sentences what you would like to pray for. It's gonna be really interesting. Dear students, pretend. You need not to be to pretend, because you do pray. Okay, so I just want to say what are your preferences. Okay, what you want, okay, from Allah Almighty, okay, in your life. So while praying yourself, just make 5 sentences, okay, while praying to Allah Almighty. Right? Here is a mixed group of words. Take out of rhyming words and write them down separately. Grace, just find a rhyming to this. Grace, brace. Okay, grace and brace are rhymings. Yellow and fellow. Okay, you should not look at the spelling, rather you should look at the sound. Okay, rhymes basically are subject to sound, not subject to spelling, because sounds do not depend on spelling. Right? For example, word Kate, C for Kate, C for cell. Okay, so this word C can sound K and S. Okay, so that is why it doesn't depend on spelling. Okay, so look at the words and look at the sounds, and keeping the same sound, just okay, make groups of rhyming. Pay and may, bleed and need, anger and hanger. Right. Okay, that's it. Dear students, we have successfully accomplished our YouTube lectures today, and I will not be uploading more lectures. Inshallah, hopefully from 15th of September our college is going to reopen. Okay, so you have to see the decision of the cabinet, which is going to be held on 7th of September. So that's gonna be important regarding your future. So inshallah, hopefully we will meet in the college on September 15. Thank you, dear students, for being patient and passionate.